Lesson is continuation from yesterday, 5-6, on breaking apart numbers. You're just now adding a second step of breaking apart numbers. Yesterday was just your subtrahend with one number. Today, the subtrahend is actually a double-digit number, so you're going to have to break apart this number twice. So the directions say subtract, break apart numbers. For subtraction, show your work, use a hundreds chart if needed. If you don't have a hundreds chart, pause the video, go get one. You'll need it. Now, some of you yesterday were just focusing on getting the answer first and then trying to fill this in. There's a rhyme and reason to what numbers you're putting in here, so my suggestion to you is to pay attention to how these are getting filled in. First thing you're going to want to do today is you're going to break apart this subtrahend. Pull the 10 out. 10 plus 3 more is 13. Pull the 10 out. Same thing with 74 minus 28 and 61 minus 47. Pull the 10 out first. Well, the 10 is 2 10s, 20. Pull the 10 out, 4 10s, 40. Pull it out. Second is add what's left. Just add the ones. Pull the ones out. 3 ones, 8 ones, 7 ones. What does that do? It says 10 plus 3 is 13. Great. 20 plus 8 is 28. 40 plus 7 is 47. So you broke apart the subtrahend, pulling the 10s out and then the 1s out. Pretty straightforward. Now you're going to take this 3, then you go back to that strategy we used yesterday to look at that 1s digit on the original minuend. Got a 2 there, so pull that 2 out, and 2 pulled out of something is equal to 3, 2 plus 1. Now you've got your numbers. So you are going to subtract from 32 the 10, the 2, and the 1. You're not subtracting the 3. You're subtracting 32 minus 10 minus 2 minus 1. Now in a hundreds chart, what this breaking apart is doing for you is it's making it easier. 32 minus 10 is just going down. So let's take a look at it. 32 minus 10. Well, 32 minus 10 is 22. Minus 2 gets me back to 20. And then minus 1 is 19. Let me show you again. 32 minus 10, 22. Minus 2 more, 1, 2, and then minus 1, 19. That's your difference. Make sure you understand that these are the 3 numbers you're subtracting from that minuend. Not the 3. You broke apart the 3. Let's take a look at 74 minus 28. You pull the 20 out. 2 10s is 20. 8 1s is 8. Now, you're going to go back up to that 1s digit to look at, oh, I'm going to pull out one of those add-ins. 4 plus something is equal to 8. 4 plus 4. Now, again, you're subtracting from 74, 20, 4, and 4. How do we do that? Let's take a look. We're going to start at 74. Subtract 20. Minus 10 is 54. Now 54 minus 4. There's my 4. It gets me back to 50. You can count it 1, 2, 3, 4. But it gets me back to 50. That's the easy part of this. And once it gets me to 50, I go back 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. My answer's difference is 46. Third one up top, 61 minus 47. I pull the 4 out for 4 10s. I pull the 7 out, 7 1s, 47. Now I'm going to break apart this 7, but look, I'm pulling the 1 out to get me back to a 10. That'll get me back to a 10. I know 1 plus 6 is equal to 7. So I'm going to circle 41 and 6 because I'm going to subtract those 3 numbers from 61. Take a look. Start at 61. Subtract 40. That's going up 61. Right here. I'm going to go up 40, subtracting. 10, 20, 30, 40. Wow, I'm already to 21. There we go. 21 minus 1. 21 minus 1 gets me back to 20. And I still have 6 more to take away to subtract. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 14. Taking a look at these three. First step, break apart the first number by tens and ones. Second step, find the ones digit on your minuend. Put that down as one of your addends. Now you're breaking apart the number, and then whatever's left, find that sum of those two numbers down below. Now the three numbers you're going to take away from the minuend are 10, 2, and 1, 24 and 4, and 41 and 6. Use a hundreds chart. 6, 7, and 8 are on your own. They're yours. Take a look at number 9. If you want to pause that now, you want to do those, great. That's going to be your math on your own. If you want to try these on your own now, pause it and give it a shot. What's fresh in your mind, or keep plugging through and come back to them later. Down at the bottom it says Tina found 53 minus 27 by breaking apart 27 into 23 and 4. Does Tina's way work? Well, let's see. 23 plus 4 equals, let's check it and see if that would work. You can break apart 27 into 23 and 24. Well, 23 plus 4. 23, 1, 2, 3, 4 equals 27. So, yes, to answer the first question, it works. Does the way work? Yes. So answer the first one. Now, show another way you could break apart 27 to find 53 minus 27. Now you're just going to do 53 minus 27. You're going to solve it. So we're going to break apart 27 just like we did up top. 20 and 7. There's my two tens, 7 ones. I'm going to break it apart again. How am I going to do that? I'm going to look at the ones digit. I'm going to pull that out. That's going to be one of my two add-ins for 7. 3 plus 4 equals 7. So now I'm subtracting 20 and 3 and 4 from 53. Hundreds chart. Let's see. Starting at 53. Going up 2 tens, subtracting 20. 10, 20, 33. Now that 3 gets me back to 30. 1, 2, 3 gets me to 30. And then 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 26. Take a look. 53 minus 27 is 26. I subtracted 20 from 53, and then 3 more, and then 4. The 20 gets me to 33, the 3 gets me 30, and the 4 gets me to 26. Take a look at the back. Kate had 32 ice cubes. She put 14 in the sun, and they melted. Melted is spelled wrong. That's interesting. How many ice cubes does Kate have now? 32 minus 14. It says solve each problem, show your work. However you want to show it. Breaking apart what we just did. A 10 and a 4. A 2 and a 2. You need to find the difference right here. It's on you. If I was doing it, I would subtract 10 from it, and then 2 from it, and 2 from it. This one's tricky over here. Mark has 27 stamps, Sam has 82 stamps, Lena has 42 stamps. How many more stamps does Sam have than Mark? Sam and Mark. Well, Sam's here with 82. Mark has 27. You don't need all three numbers. There's a number here at 42. You don't need it. It doesn't say anything about Lena. It says how many more stamps does Sam have than Mark? Well, Sam and Mark. Sam has 82. Mark has 27. You're subtracting. Use a strategy. Hundreds chart, breaking apart. Open number line, add up to subtract. Hop back. You can use a number line if you want on this one. Might be good practice. It's up to you. Solve it for me. Allison found 51 minus 34 by breaking apart 34 into 31 and 3. Write equations to show how Allison could have found the difference. This is challenging. So you've got 51 minus 34. It doesn't say break apart, it says write equations. So I'm going to break this apart in 30 and 4. So I'm going to take 51 minus 30. And when you do 51 minus 30 on a hundreds chart, there's one of my equations right here. 51 minus 30 is 10, 20, 30 is 21. Here's my second equation. Now I've got 10, 20, 30, 21. I've got 21 minus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 17. There's your equations. Bakery has 66 loaves of bread, 27 loaves are sold. How many loaves are left? 66 minus 27. I would break it apart or use an open number line. So you've got a couple to do in the back. Make sure you finish up these three. Make sure you show your work breaking apart numbers. Thanks.